Hi, Clint and Zach. Just wanted to follow up on yesterday's owners meeting. At one point in the call, we hit the percent of room nights by length of stay report for 2020. And one of the things that I had called out on here was looking at drilling down who our guest was that brought us almost 11% of our business through the Galileo channel at some point in the year. And I had mentioned that I would follow up with you and kind of show you how I can track that and how to find that and drill that down so that we can hopefully get a hold of those people, find out from them, whether it's a one-time situation that they'll be staying, or find out from them if it's something that might repeat. So that would be a really good piece of business to obviously get back and have. The other opportunity we have here is if we are able to track down the travel agency that originally booked these rooms for them, then we would be at the advantage of being able to get a hold of them and solicit any additional business that they might be able to send your way. So I'll give you a little quick demonstration of what I do and how I was able to locate what these 5-night stays were. Okay. So actually for this, I go to Windsurfer. And in Windsurfer, there's actually a report section, as you can see here. And this report section has a lot of different useful reports actually, if you do the filtering right on them. But in this particular case, I just went with reports general, and then I went all the way over to the travel agent production report, because usually if it comes through a channel like Galileo, it's going to have also been attached or booked through a travel agency. And as I looked at the year, it was a little bit more information than I needed. So I just kind of worked my way through, and I looked at January 1st through the 31st. And when I ran the report, it gave me, kind of a summary of the different channels. In here you can see Galileo, Sabre. It also tells me, what length of stay, how much those stays were. And as I worked my way through, I came across September. And in September, there happened to be this set of bookings right here, which just kind of zooming that in for you, you can see that this was a block of 5-night stays that took place at the end of September heading into October. And what we can see there is it did come through Galileo, so that matches everything that we were expecting there. And you can see we had several of those that happened all simultaneously. Okay. The first thing that I do is I take a look at the confirmation number, and I grab that, go ahead and copy it, and then I head over back to, I usually open up a second instance of Windsurfer, and I go to reservation, res detail on the side menu bar. And then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and just put in a date range, in this case September, and I'll go ahead and put in a res number, and I'll go ahead and search. And you can see that it popped up this matching reservation for this Celeste McDonald. And so I'll click on that. And the first thing I want to look for is to see what the email address is. The email address often tells me everything I need to know. In this case, I get a company name. And so what I then did was Google that to see what it was, and came across this particular group here, which is an accounting agency that helps navigate the impacts of COVID-19 through offering technologies, audits, tax advice, things of that nature. And the reason clearly they were at your hotel was probably something related to that purpose that they were doing as a project in Springfield. So really nice to be able to drill that down. Going to, of course, team on the website starts to give me possibly who I might need to talk to. In this case, it's going to obviously be like an assistant or somebody of that nature, so we would be looking for that type of title rather than director usually. But going back to this original reservation here, under this tab, the third one, where it says Corp/TA, we have a full travel agency profile along with their email address, phone number, location, all of it. So this is really, really helpful. That would let us do, again, some research and find out a little bit more about them. We could give them a call and literally just say, hey, we're Hotel Vanport. We had some guests stay with us. We noticed that. Just wanted to talk a little bit more about our hotel, introduce ourselves, say thank you for that piece of business, and find out what kinds of pieces of business you do book. Do you book anything else into Springfield, Missouri ever? That kind of thing. So, in a pretty quick fashion, so not, immediate by any means, I was able to, again, using our reports, general reports, travel agency production. I just went through a few different months to see if I could locate what we were looking for specifically, which was a cluster of 5-night stays. And I can use this approach through most of our GDS systems. So when we look through here, if I wanted to start, again, drilling into, let's say, 3-day Sabre reservations, I could literally just go through each different month, take a look and see if there's Sabre, what the length of stays were, and then get same thing, look up those reservations. It'll provide you with the travel agencies, and then we can get a hold of them, introduce ourselves. Fun little project for the sales department to kind of target and work on. The other thing, we could use this for example, is to target, what this Amadeus piece was. So just kind of wanted to show you that. If you've got any questions, let me know. But otherwise, that is how we are able to not only find out where they work, but also how to get a hold of the agency. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.